Good morning. This is Jeremy Elliott, Power to the People. If you don't know who I am, hopefully you will soon. Um, I know this opinion is not going to be a popular one, and please do not dislike me for this. And I'm not saying this isn't important, but school has been something that, you know, when I was a child, I pretty much didn't like. Some kids like school, some don't. Problem with it is the education system has to be reevaluated. If you go back as far as to why we even started our education system, who started it and why, you will see. And then I also have this question. And like I said, I want to be proven wrong. I want to hear from you because I would like to know uh, how much from school do I really use on a daily basis today? And I think about this. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand going to school, learning to have a routine, going every day. That builds character. I get it. But as far as what I learned, I don't use much of any of that. Maybe some math. If I'm writing, there's some English probably that I use. Only if I'm showing somebody, though, grammar and math. But when we come out of school, the things that we go to doctors for and psychologists and things that were making us crazy did not root from education, But we could have been using that time more wisely. Like I said, I do believe math and grammar and things, reading are important. I think going to school as far as building character is important. But I think there's other ways of doing that. I want to know if this education system is more of another elite government scam, just like all the rest of things are starting to show up to be. Or, is there a bigger side to it? I know kids absorb information like sponges. Yeah, so that's why we teach them while they're young. But why not teach them how to get to where they want to be, not the knowledge to figure it out? I mean, seriously, by sixth grade, you could be teaching kids how to run their own businesses, lots of very smart things. Because as you get older, you start losing your mind. As you're younger, you start learning more. So, and in the future, you go to the psychiatrist and you're like, I didn't get enough time with my family. School didn't work out. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do in life, yada, yada, yada. Well, you could have been spending more time with your family if you weren't at school all the time. Those social situations would be working themselves out if we actually knew how to make money. We just didn't know all the God gives us, yes, all the tools, but He also has given people the ability to teach. And I don't use much I use out of school. Please, help me understand this.
Okay, let's talk about John D. Rockefeller. If you don't know who he is, this is the man who made the public education system. So the reason why the school system is the way it is today is because of this man right here. Now, a quote coming from him directly is, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. And this is not cap, literally go search this up. I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers. This is literally what majority of people are. Robots. It is okay to not like school. It should not be liked. Are forced to learn nothing but BS. Majority of the stuff that we learn in school literally has nothing to do with real life. 95% of the information we're learning we are never going to use in real life. I graduated a couple years ago and I'm not using any information past the 3rd grade. And I swear to y'all that is not cap. I only use basic reading and basic math. I'm not using anything else I learned. All that time we spent there was a waste. They are programming you guys to work 9-to-5 jobs. That's the only reason why school is a thing. So when you grow up and become an adult, you can be a slave to society. And now you are programmed to think that is normal.
Quote from Rockefeller that says, "I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers." In 1902, John D. Rockefeller created the General Education Board at the ultimate cost of $129 million. The GEB provided major funding for schools across the nation and was very influential in shaping the current school system. So this guy donating what is probably the equivalent of like $1 billion to help build the education system because he wanted to grow a nation of workers instead of a nation of thinkers. Johnny D, sly dog.
Another point that I wanted to make also was, don't get me wrong, I have children, I send them to school, I think school is important for them. But also know for a fact that I can teach my children what they need to know at home. Like the fellow said, I show speed. After third grade, that's pretty much it. But please, comment, like, subscribe as well. But comment and let me know why we would need more education. Why can't we use these billions, millions, or whatever dollars on happiness, so when school's all said and done and we're complaining about not spending enough time with our parents and our family and being sad because we didn't have enough, well, they won't just give us a bunch of numbers to crunch and say wish for the best and send you out the door. There will be an actual, solve the problem. Still, school doesn't do that. It could, with the amount of money, the people backing it, we could have a world of great thinkers. Weed out the crop. I get it. Some people are just not into smarts and education. Some people just can't, and that's okay too. But don't start the other way around. Let's dumb them down. Let's make them think they're worthless. Let's give them just enough to think they know something, and then take it away. Sounds like the Rockefellers for you. A couple of others. I'm not trying to point fingers, but is school important, or is it just another part of the agenda? Look, like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't too long. Peace.